everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shayla. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I have a haul video for y'all. I will say this is a long awaited haul video. I actually have had this box sitting in my craft room for a while. I know, I'm sick. But I do want to get these things put away, so I wanted to unbox this with y'all. This is a unboxing from Frank Garcia Studio. Kind of new to me, but I was super excited to stumble upon this website. So I'm really excited to dive in. So let's do it together. Okay, so hopefully this camera view is good and we can see everything. I'll probably get this bulky box out of the way here soon. But as I said before, this is an unboxing from Frank Garcia Studio. And I have to say this is courtesy of my husband. For Christmas, he got me a gift card to this website. So I'm excited to finally see the items that I picked out. Let's see here. Don't want to hit my camera. Okay. Oh, this is so cute. So first off, there is, and I will say I did open like the top part, but I haven't really looked inside. So like I did, this. But they did send a cute little card. Look at that. How freaking adorable. I feel like I love their website. It's all like super pink. It's very cute. And I didn't know who this like person was, but apparently, they make all sorts of cute little, like fabrics and things. I think they actually might be like with Prima or affiliated or had a collection with Prima. Okay, let's see. We'll see how well I can keep the edges there. So obviously the paper, the packaging is super cute. And then look at all of this stuff. This might take just a second. I'll try and run through it as quickly as I can, but we'll see. Okay. So right off the bat, I see these guys here. So I did pick up, this is the Simon Hurley Lunar Paste, Weeping Willow. So it's like a chocolatey brown color, which I thought, with neutrals are super great for anything. And I don't really have, I have all sorts of colors and things, but I don't have a good neutral. So I picked that one up and it looks like it was $5.99. I think at the time they did have a little coupon, if you spent, I think so much money, you got free shipping or something. I know there was some sort of deal. I don't remember what it was. It's been a while, but I am recording this in January. So, but yes, I got that. Super cute. It's called Weeping Willow. And this is just a texture paste. So you can use it with stencils. You can run it along the edges of a tag or something to give it a cool little texture. So super cool. Got that one to try out. And then I also got the Simon Hurley Solar Paste. This one is in Cross My Heart. And really quickly, I do want to open this and just kind of see what it looks like because it's supposed to be iridescent. Okay, so I was able to get it open. But look, I don't know if can you see there? You can't really see on here. That's unfortunate. But it is like a shimmery, and it's a texture paste. But it's, okay, you can kind of see the shimmer there. It is iridescent. It's really cool. Of course, now I have it all over my hands. But it's supposed to be a little texture paste. So this is in Cross My Heart. So it's a cute little light pink color. And then two, I think this is one where, yes, so it says it can be subtle on white cardstock, but it reveals to be an intense colored shine when applied to black cardstock. So it kind of has a cool dual purpose to it. And I saw you can, when you go and look at these colors online, it'll actually show you what it looks like on white cardstock and black cardstock. And I really liked this one. So that's why I picked it out. Okay. The other little mixed media type thing I've been wanting to try this. So this is the Art Alchemy Metallic Wax in Burgundy. So it's like this really pretty burgundy color. And basically this is from Prima, but Prima does a lot of like the molds and stuff like that to create cool like 3D elements. And you can actually rub this. It's kind of like gilding wax, if you're familiar. But similar, but they make it in all sorts of colors. And I loved the burgundy color. So I had to pick this one up just to give it a try. If you're not familiar with gilding wax, let me see. I can probably take my little skeleton off of here so I can actually open this drawer. Gilding wax, I only have one, but it's basically, it's a lot of times used for like furniture and stuff. It looks like this. It can come in like more of a putty form or just like a really dry wax. But you can use it, and like if I just get a little bit there, it kind of gives it a nice little metallic sheen. So this is great. I actually learned about this from Pam at the Paper Outpost. She uses this a lot, and so I had to get my hands on some, but it's good for adding like a little touch of like golds. They make like pewter colors, stuff like that. And apparently Prima makes all sorts of colors, so that's why I got this one, to kind of add to my one that I have. All right, up next we do have some little paper pads here. So this, I actually did get this one on sale because obviously it was after Halloween time. But this is the Prima Magic Spell, and this is actually a collection by Frank Garcia. So let's open it up because I do want to see what it looks like. And I know it's not Halloween, but I like spooky all year round. If you are new to my channel, I do have little like spooky things kind of all over my craft space. It's just what makes me happy. I don't like scary, but I do like spooky. So I had to pick this one up, and this is all of the pages that's going to come in here. Okay, but look at how cute. Oh my goodness. Absolutely. And these are double-sided. This is a really nice thick cardstock. It looks like you get quite a few of each page, which is great. That's one of my problems, is I always want to save it because I'm like, oh, it's the last one, you know, like surely I can't use it. I have to keep it. I'm sure y'all are probably similar in that respect. We tend to hoard our craft supplies a little bit. Okay, and then, oh my gosh, look at the back. How cute. We have the cute little pink spot. It's just very like girly pop Halloween, you know? Little cauldrons. I mean, she's just fabulous. Okay, so the next one, those you can cut out and make cute little journal charms. You could also turn these into like altered paper clips. They're a great size for that. And then we have a bunch of little like ephemera pieces. How cute. Okay, so that is such a cute little paper pad. I think I got this on sale for like $4, which is a steal, So very excited about that. The next paper pad I have, this one's also by Prima. This is a Frank Garcia Studio. So again, by the same person. You see, like, I just love, like, you know, their vibe. It's so cute. This one is called French Blue. I will say typically I don't gravitate towards things like this, like the, you know, the French or like pastel blue. I have to say, like, what's really funny is I feel like my mom is more of that. She's also very crafty, and I feel like she likes like the blues and the pinks and stuff like that. I tend to err more on the side of like grungy, but but this one super caught my eye. I mean, look at how gorgeous these are. So absolutely beautiful. These remind me of what printables are, and then look at the back. They remind me of what printables are, you know, but it's obviously like in an actual paper pad. And this is also very nice cardstock too. So we have a cute little like wallpaper backing, and it looks like, again, you get a bunch of the really of the same design, which I do love. I do love that. There's that one. You get a bunch of mini tags, and this is a 6x6 paper pad. I can't remember, but I'm sure they had it in a bigger size. I tend to like the smaller paper pads because I make a lot more junk journal ephemera than I do, and that, you know, like by that I mean like pockets or tags, journal cards. I tend to do that more than making actual journals. If you've ever made a journal, you do know that journals are a labor of love. And I tend to become very attached to journals when I make them. So oftentimes I'll either make a journal for myself or I'll make a journal, you know, like for a family member or a friend or something like that. Otherwise, it's very hard for me to get rid of it. You know, you just go through this process with this, you know, entity, and it becomes kind of a part of you. So it's hard to get rid of sometimes. But yes, the French blue, so super cute. I love that one. Good choice. The next one I have, this one is actually not Frank Garcia. It's still Prima. It says this is the Three Girls Tale. I'm guessing that's the like collaboration. And this one is called The Home Baker. So super cute. I love this one. I love how cutesy it is. I'm definitely going to have to like, I have one of my friends, she's super into like little cutesy things like this. So I'll have to give her some paper out of here. She likes to do some journaling and stuff like that as well. So, okay, so let's see. Oh my goodness. Look at how cute. This would be great for like a recipe journal. Look at the back. And of course you get several pages of this one. I really enjoy, until I saw the Frank Garcia Studio website, I didn't know that Prima made paper. I thought they were more of like, you know, mixed media type stuff. And obviously their flowers, they're definitely known for like their flowers. But yeah, I love their paper. I mean, I guess they're collaborations, but still. I love the greens. So cute. How and the colors. I mean, like, just look at that. That is so gorgeous. Okay. And then the last one is this one. How freaking cute is that? Oh, look at the flowers. It did say there was some cutouts, so maybe we'll keep flipping. There's a different one. Let's see. Oh, here's the bonus cutouts that it said it has. How cute. So you get a couple pages of those as well. I love it. Okay. The next paper pad is a Simple Stories. This one is a 6x8, so not a 6x6. It is Simple Vintage Junk Drawer. And I actually got this one for one specific page. I know, but I think it was, and I think these maybe have had prices on them. Yeah, this one was $7.99. This one was also $7.99, so pretty good deal for those, honestly. This one was $8, but remember I got that one for $4. And this one is $7.99. Okay. So these are also double-sided. Oh my goodness. Life is in it. I love this right here, the little viewfinder. Oh, well, that one came off. That's okay. Absolutely gorgeous. We have the florals. You can't go wrong with any sort of butterflies. This is the page that I wanted. I think these are cool to just cut out, so which is what I wanted them for. But still, I mean, this is not a bad paper pad to have for sure. It has a lot of great little cutout spots. How cute. And look at all of the tags. Arguably, I have to say one of my favorite things about a paper pad is when it comes with journal cards or tags that you can cut out. I feel like I use those quite a bit. Oh, look at that one. That one looks like a printed dictionary page, kinda. How neat. There's so many. Okay, and then it just repeats. So, all the same after that. Perfect. That is so super cute. So, it looks like you get maybe 2 of each page. Very cute. All right. Okay. We have this one. This one is a paper pad inside of, this one looks like it was $8.99. I don't think I got this one on sale. Let's open it up. Okay, so this is the Arden Creative Studio Vintage Makers Essentials paper pad. And let's see, I don't even remember. Ooh, how pretty. Okay, so it looks like you get a couple. I'm loving so far that all of these have been double-sided. I have a lot of small paper, but I don't have a lot of double-sided paper. So this is really cute. It's kind of like just neutrals, some greens, very like earthy tones. Maybe I did get this one on sale. I have no idea, honestly. I don't even know at this point. I like those too. You could cut those out. Or these actually feel like, oh, they're perforated. I think you can just, yeah, you could just pop these out. That's neat. Okay. Same with these. These are also perforated. So this is definitely a good, just general, I like that too a lot, paper pad. Very nice on that one. Okay, up next we do have some die cutty type things. So I actually got these. These are paper dolls. These are the minis though, so they're a bunch of little tiny ones. I actually have a lot of the bigger paper dolls, but I don't really have any of the small ones. So when I saw this, I had to get it. And honestly, where I am, I don't tend to find like the minis, or if I do find the paper dolls, it's like, you know, it's like the bigger ones, or there's only like one left or something. So not that great of a selection. So I had to pick these up. These were $11.99, but I think totally worth it. I mean, look at how many you get. That will last me quite a long while. And let me know, do you like crafting with these, or do you think they're kind of creepy? I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews on these, so. All right. Okay, the next one is Simple Stories. This is ephemera, and this goes with the paper pad, the simple vintage junk drawer. This is the ephemera for it. So I'm guessing this like collection here would probably be similar, and that's all that comes inside of it. We'll take a quick little peek. Looks like this one was $5.99. And I get, as I said before, I know there was some sort of sale. I can't remember if it was just like free shipping or what. There's some little things falling out of here, but you do get a bunch of cute little pieces. Something like this you could just stick on a page and glue just like the bottom and the side, and it's an instant pocket. Like you don't have to do anything, which I love. There's some smaller bits in here. That one's very cute. A little key. This almost looks like a Tim Holtz type thing. Obviously can't go wrong with any sort of florals or butterflies. Okay, and then we have a couple more of the little bits. We have that one. Oh, look at that. It's like torn, but it goes together. That's so cool. Okay, and then I'm dropping hearts. There's some hearts in here too. Oh, okay. There might just be some hearts left in this box. And then there's that one. So very, very cute. I'm just going to set this off to the side so we can keep going here. But love that. Okay, the next one is going to be $49 in Market. This is the ephemera in frames. And it's from the Nostalgic Memories collection. And I guess it's in collaboration with Dennis Bruton. And this one I did pay $8.99 for. I probably won't open this one. I mean, you kind of get the gist. It's a bunch of frames and some ephemera pieces, which it shows right here. So you get some tickets, the little viewfinder wheel, a bunch of different frames. There's some rulers, and then it looks like some little clock pieces as well. But you get a ton. There is 62 pieces in here. So I feel like that's a pretty good deal. It's a good deal. And I love that they're neutral, so it goes with anything. Okay, before we get into the fabric, let's go ahead and look at these stamps. Oh my goodness. So these were, I did pay full price. They were $24.99. Arguably, I think this is the most expensive thing I bought, you know, like item wise. But I couldn't help myself. They're so cute. Absolutely adorable. And I think what sold me is on the actual like listing on the Frank Garcia Studio website, they make like a cute, I don't remember if it was a journal card or a tag, but it was very like mixed media, and they used these. And oh my goodness, I was sold. I was like, I have to have. So these are just cling stamps, but yeah, you can use it for mixed media, art journals, card making, whatever really. But yes, so cute. I absolutely love this guy here and that one. Okay, moving on to fabric. So the fabric just obviously came like this. This one, I don't remember, I don't think it's gonna, oh, it'll say right here, I guess. This one definitely was a Frank Garcia Studio one. And they have such cute fabrics. It was so hard for me to decide, but I chose this one. It's button cards, which I thought was great. You could use it all together or cut out each one individually. And this one is called, yeah, so Frank Garcia, this is the Parisian Snippets. Parisian Snippets. So, and this is just a fat quarter, so, you know, it's not like a yard or anything, but it's enough for if you do journal making, or, you know, you want to use it for like ephemera purposes. But look at how cute. So absolutely adorable. I was very excited about that one. And then this one, I had to get my hands on. This one is a Tim Holtz, the Eclectic Elements palette, and this one is called Multi Watercolors. This one is also, I want to say this one might be a yard, because some of them you could buy like a quarter, like a fat quarter, and then some of them you could only buy a yard. And I might have actually bought a yard because I think they didn't sell a fat quarter in this, but I really wanted this fabric. I mean, how could you not? Look at that. I was absolutely in love. That's probably my favorite Tim Holtz fabric that I've seen come out. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'll probably hoard it for a little while, just being honest. But I do really like it. So we'll have to figure out something to do with it. Okay, I'm going to clear off my desk a little bit. Up next, we have some 49 in Market. Looks like I have two. Both from the Nostalgic Memories collection. This one is laser cut florals. So these are actually already like pre-cut. They're die cuts. You just punch them out. But they're florals. Look at how gorgeous those are. I love how like earthy and natural they look. Like they don't look kind of cartoonish or like modern scrapbooky type looking. I just thought these were super cute. I'm not going to open them because in my, you know, personal experience, sometimes when you open like the die cuts and stuff, they start popping out. So I'm just going to leave them be for now. But these were $8.99, and you get, how many pieces? 181 pieces. $8.99 for 181 pieces. Look at that. And you get all of these here. So tons of florals. It looks like there's also some frames and some butterflies and birds. We have like some bows and labels. You just get a whole plethora of cute little things. And this is perfect for like Valentine's Day. I could definitely see this being in like a really cool romantic journal, or like Victorian journal. Very, very cute. So loved that one. And then the other one, I must have just really liked this Nostalgic Memories collection. This one has 82 pieces, but this one is the, where is it? It's laser cut ephemera, but I think it's like the laces. So I don't know if you can see that, but they're all just like, it almost looks like they photocopied lace, like real lace, and turned it into a die cut. This one was also $8.99. But you do get all of these like gorgeous doilies and lace like snippet pieces. And then there's also a couple of random little bits of ephemera as well. But I do love the neutral colors in this too. Very, very cute. Okay, last but not least, we have the 12 by 12 paper. I'm actually going to move the box out of the way so we can look at the paper better. Ta-da! The box is gone. This is a good little magic trick. Okay, so I do have some papers to show y'all. So first off, we're going to start with, it looks like the loose papers that I ordered. They do sell single sheets of some papers. And so I picked out some that I absolutely couldn't live without. I do really like when like brands and stuff, they do, they'll offer single pages, because sometimes I don't want to commit to the whole paper pad. And it's a good way for me to like still kind of get the things that I would like without having to like over consume. Not saying I don't over consume. I probably totally do. I know I do. But you know, it helps. It helps. Okay. I can't collect every single paper pad there is, but so this one is $49 in Market. This is the Botanical Buzz. This is also a Dennis Bruton collection. And this one is the Page of Vibrant, but look at how gorgeous that is. Again, this is one you could cut out each individual piece, or you can just leave it whole. It is double-sided, so you get the back as well. Very, very cute. And maybe we'll just make a separate stack there. Okay, those are the ones we've already seen. The next one is, oh, I think I have two. This one is called, this one's by Photoplay Paper, and this one's called My Story. And I did like this one, mostly because of these you can cut out. And then the back, I was just kind of looking at the back. Very, very pretty. So again, I really like things that I can cut out, and you'll probably notice a trend for the single sheets, like this one. These are just a bunch of cute tags. This is also Photoplay Paper, and this one is called Flea Market. That is so cute. Absolutely love. And then there's the back. Okay, and then the next one, this one's just super cute. I don't know why I got it. I mean, I do, because I just liked it, but I don't know what I'll do with it. But it's just cute little like Texas cowgirl style. I do like this one. She's whiskey in a teacup. And this one is by Cartabella. Cartabella. And then there's the back. So super cute. And then this one, so I have two. These are from the same kind of like collection. These are both Graphic 45, Journaling Through Time. So they did have, if you'll notice, there's like months. So this one is, okay, September. We have, okay, these are both September, it looks like. We have October. So we have September and October. That's what it is. And so they have like, you know, for each month, a little collection. So I got September and October, one because of the cats, but two, October is my birthday. So you know, I'm a little partial, if you will. And then the back, look at how whimsical that is with the clouds. I love that so much. And then this one, I just really liked the style of it. So we have on this one July and then August. I think why I got this one was this one right here. I don't know what it is. It's just whimsical. There's like an orange in the sky. It makes no sense, but I love it. And then also I love this one with the little sun peeking out from the ocean. So I had to get that page. And then there's the back of that one. Very, very cool. Graphic 45 though, they always knock it out of the park, don't they? Okay, and then this one is by Memory Place, and it looks like this is called My Dear Friend 2, and this might be the page Friendship. So My Dear Friend might be like the little collection. But I just thought this one was so cute. It's very storybook. These would make great little altered paper clips. Same with these as well. And then we have some cute little labels. And I, you know, obviously the cats. I love the cats. Anything cat, I love. So there's that one. And then I got this one, which is similar to the Simple Stories. Oh, and it is Simple Stories. So this is the Simple Vintage Junk Drawer. So same collection. These just look different. And I wanted to cut these out. So that's why I got this one. This page is called Stay Curious. And then there's the back. Very cute. Okay, and we have a couple more, it looks like. So this one's a Frank Garcia Studio, and this is by Prima, and it is the Strawberry Milk collection, and this one's called Sweetness. But again, how cute is that? I love the hand and her little boots. So super cute. And then the back is just kind of plain, which is great. This one's also a Frank Garcia. This one is, you know, Frank Garcia, I think, is through Prima, maybe, is what I've been gathering. And this is the Meal collection, and this one is Mi Corazon. So, very, very cute. It has some little gold to it. I just love it. I think it's so cute. And again, I'm not one to really be drawn towards like the little pastel pinks and blues, but they do it right because I like it. And same thing here. This one is also a Frank Garcia, the Meal collection. This is Eres Meal. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But it's very cute. There's a little bit of gold in there. I absolutely adore her. So cute. And there's the other side. So that is it for the single pages. So let's jump into this one. I'm going to open it up so we can go through it together. This one is the Spellbinders Beautifully Imperfect paper pad. It's 12 by 12. And I did forget to say, so for these, they probably ranged anywhere from like, you know, almost $1 to a little over $1 per page. Just so you know. This one was, I think it was $13.99. I took the packaging off. But let's jump in. So this is Spellbinders. All right. And I actually haven't like looked through these. I haven't looked through any of it, so. But these are single-sided, it looks like. So I'm just going to we'll go through them. I think this one's really cool. I've been wanting to do like a carnival journal or a circus journal. I've slowly been collecting things for it. That one would look really neat in there. So this one's very like mixed media vibes to me. I do like it. I will say, you know, not a deterrent, but I do notice, you know, looking at the single pages, some of these do look slightly fuzzy. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when you blow up a page. So not trying to deter you or anything, but I will say these don't look as crisp. Still very usable. I do like them a lot, but just, you know, keeping it honest. I love the flower. That's super cute. We have the butterflies. Yeah, like for example, this one to me does not look, and you can't tell on camera obviously, but in person. Oh, this one's fabulous. I love that so much. I've been getting more into like whimsical too. Okay, and it does look like it just repeats after that. So maybe you get like 2 of each. Yeah, it looks like you get 2 of each. So I'm guessing maybe there's like 24 sheets or something in there. Very, very cute. But okay, let me open this one and we'll go through it together. All right, so this one is the Frank Garcia Studio by Prima. Cherry Sweet paper pad. This one was $17.99. I think this was like in their, they have like a new tab, and this was one of the things that was new. You get 16 sheets. I will say these are very thick sheets. It looks like 8 double-sided, 2 sheets each. So you're going to get 8 designs in total. And I love these because you can totally just cut these out and use them. I also really like when they actually print on the back, you know, because then it's very much usable. I mean, it's still usable, but still. Okay. So let's see. So there you go. Very cute. And yes, I will say the print quality on these is phenomenal. How cute. Did I ever tell you you feel like sunshine and pink skies? Who doesn't like that? Oh my goodness. So I don't know if this was their like Valentine's collection, but so super cute. Okay, here's the next one. How adorable is that? So cute. And then there's the back. Love. All right. Oh, this one's so cute. Oh my goodness. I love this one. How cute. It seems like I tend to go for like the collage-y type vibe, you know? I absolutely love that. And then we have this one. So super cute. The little dog. The Fairies Festival. Man, I could have used that. I made a journal for my aunt recently who really she loves fairies. So I used some like fairy paper and stuff like that. It was a very whimsical journal. I enjoyed making it. But I could have used that. Here's this one. It's okay to feel lost sometimes. Your love will set me free. And look at her. How precious. I want to learn how to like do stuff like that. I think that's so awesome. Whoever creates these. I'm sure it takes a lot of time to collage this, you know, digitally. Okay. How do I know I am in love? Oh my gosh. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. With their little eyes. Wow. This is such a great little collection. Okay, so remember, this is the Cherry Sweet by Frank Garcia Studio. How cute. Okay, and then I think we have 2 more different papers to show. Because in the right eyes, you will always be art. Oh my goodness. What a fabulous little collection. All right, and then the last one. Oh, there's some journaling cards. How cute. I love those so much. Okay, well that was such a cute little paper pad. Oh, so cute. And then of course, last but not least, I got a Stamperia paper pad. Let me open this one up and we will go through it together. Okay, so this one was $16.49. This is the Stamperia Casa Granada. It looks like by Sylvia Gabito. I'm guessing that's who maybe designed this. And you get 10 double-faced sheets. So this one is, one thing about Stamperia is they usually make a paper pad that is double-sided and then one that is not double-sided. I think the ones that aren't double-sided are a little more pricier. But I'm okay with having it double-sided. It's totally fine. Look at how cute. So first off, I do love, this is like, you know, the front page. And they have some little things on the back that you can cut out. So really utilizing like all of the pages. Hopefully you can see that. I'll just kind of turn them. But I just loved like the whimsicalness of this one. I thought it was so super cute. A little kind of cottage core, if you will. How super cute. It's giving like kitchen, you know, like homey kitchen, like Italian kitchen vibes. And I love, oh my goodness, the tile one's so good. I think at this point I've just ran out of like things to say. I'm just enamored. Very, very cute. I have to say, Stamperia is probably, it's tough. I don't want to say it, but they might be my favorite paper, like, pad maker people. You know, because there's Graphic 45 and everybody loves Graphic 45 and I do too, but I don't love all of their collections. I feel like Stamperia, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm like, ooh, it's so pretty. They do have one collection. It's called, it's based off the artist. I'm probably going to say it wrong. Klimt. It's Klimt. Very, very famous artist. But it's like a paper pad inspired by that artist and like their artwork. And it is just amazing. I have it in my collection, but I refuse to use it. It's just for collecting. So, the tags are so beautiful. Absolutely stunning. All right. And that is it for the haul. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you for watching. If you did like this video, please give it a like so I know that you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe so you know when my next video comes out. But with that, I will leave you to it. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. I hope you get to do something crafty, something that's relaxing, something that makes you happy. But remember to always stay crafty. Bye!